What's up, guys, and welcome back to some more Scrap Mechanic. You know, it's been a while since I played some Scrap Mechanic, and Scrap Mechanic Creative, that's the game that I play. Oh boy, let me tell you. Not that I'm against survival mode or anything like that. It's that it's not a game. It's not a game yet. So I'm just waiting for. I'm playing creative mode. But I have a confession to make. I have this strange obsession. I'm in a competition, not really with anyone else, more like myself, that I always want to top the last thing that I've built. Well, I mean, I don't always do that anyway, but I generally speaking, I like to build something amazing. So I think I finally have done that. I think I finally have topped everything that I've ever built in Scrap Mechanic ever. And you know, that's quite a statement to say, because like I've built some pretty fun arcade games and stuff too, so. The thing that I'm going to show you guys today actually depends on a new mod that's going to be released on the workshop. I'm going to release this Polygons Pack 3.0 Optimized. These are all brand new polygons. They go from 1x1x1 to 4x4x4 sizes. So if you just search 4x4x4, you can see there's all the new polygons in 4x4x4 sizes. Or if you want to, you know, get a custom size like 2x3x4. There you go. You can get custom RGB polygons. The reason why it's called the Polygons Pack 3.0 Optimized is because it's not the entire set that goes all the way up to size 16x16x16 for every single polygon. That's just a lot of polygons. And it ends up like lagging your game and stuff like that, so this is optimized to actually be a playable mod pack of polygons, RGB polygons. So this Polygons Pack 3.0 is going to be released on the workshop for people to play with, but also so that you guys can load in the Chameleon that I'm going to be showing you guys today. One of the first things that I thought of building with a RGB polygon pack was a rainbow lizard. That's my thought process, was building a rainbow lizard. And so, because, you know, the mod pack has this part, it's a RGB block and a smart sensor right here, just like that. You know, whatever the sensor senses, you can actually hook up directly to an RGB block. And if you just give it a good old paint, oh yeah, you gotta put it in color mode. Color mode, there you go. So with a smart sensor in color mode, it can actually set the color of other RGB blocks, whatever color it sees in front of it, just like that. So you can also do this with the RGB polygons, because they are just like RGB blocks, and you can even chain them together just like RGB blocks. So it's good to think of all of these, like every single one of these polygons, as an individual RGB block. A color block. And I think that's pretty cool. And one of the first things that I thought of building was a chameleon, a rainbow lizard. Alright, so this thing over here is actually just a prototype lizard. This is just to get the walk cycle down. And it doesn't have any steering on it. As a matter of fact, the only steering is just the tail has steering bearings with wheels dragging along the ground. So it does end up steering the lizard. So this lizard prototype, if you want to check out how I did the number logic walk cycle with bearings and pistons, this is also going to be on the workshop for you to check out and, you know, see how it all works. Because it's a little bit difficult to see how the chameleon works on the inside, and you're going to see, you'll see in a second. So this lizard prototype, we're going to be putting this on the workshop right now. Let's pull out. Here we go. So this entire chameleon is made out of the new RGB polygons, and there is a bed of sensors on the bottom, smart sensors, and each one of those sensors is going to feed information to, well, the entire chameleon body, and it's going to copy whatever pattern that it sees underneath. This was probably one of the most pain-in-the-butt builds that I've ever built. It took hours and 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 hours to build this. All my not to build it. Build it was actually pretty easy. It's just the connecting all the sensors to all the RGB. Oh my god, individually too, because you want the pattern to actually replicate onto the body. So You have to individually connect. Oh, it's just hours and hours and hours and hours. So, just connecting. Oh, it was crazy. So, I also gave it eyeballs. Eyeballs with a smart sensor, and they're on a random timer. Every so often, they're gonna point to a new angle, and whatever color they see, the eyeball is gonna change the entire color. So the seat, if you want to get on this thing, the seat is right on the back. Oh my gosh, you can barely see it. It's right on the back right here. There you go. You just hop right on. Just hop right on your pet dinosaur and there you go. RGB. Oh, it's not quite as good as the lizard prototype for actually walking around, but just to show you though, it copies every pattern, every color that you put it on. And I think it's super cool. Oh, super cool. Even if you put it on a pattern like this. Okay. Alright, well that didn't quite turn out. Yeah, that didn't quite turn out how I thought. But I don't know, that's how chameleons do it. They just sort of do their own interpretation. So we even got some crazy pattern over here. I think this one's probably one of my favorites. Look at that. Copies. Oh. Not sure what's going on with some of them, but look at that. It copies the pattern exactly. Like which lines are overlapping and everything. Yeah, so obviously for some polygons that they're like larger than a single block, it's not going to be so like such fine resolution, such fine detail, but well, they'll still try to camouflage themselves. Oh. I think some of the simpler color patterns are... Ooh, look at that eye color change. Ooh. Yeah, you want to check out those colors? Yeah, let's go over there and check out those colors. This kind of reminds me of like dinosaur colors or something. Some kind of crazy prehistoric lizard. Check it out. It copies the pattern perfectly. Well, not really, but close enough. And over here, I put a nice, just a simple flower pattern just to sort of test if it would actually copy onto the body, and sure enough, it did. To actually get a chameleon build like this in Scrap Mechanic to perfectly replicate whatever patterns underneath it is actually super difficult. Let me show you, if I can show you a little bit closer. I even installed a micro connection dot mod just to, my gosh, my sanity. Each individual sensor has to go directly up and connect to whatever polygon is directly on top of it. So that's already the first connections that I started with, was connecting each individual sensor straight up and down. But then from there, like the pattern repeats on the body, like forward, back, left, right, onto each leg, onto the tail. Oh my goodness, so many connections. So many connections. If you wanted to take this chameleon yourself and redo all the connections, or just like connect them all to like a single color generator block on the inside and have just like a simple color changing lizard, that's another option that you could do with this as well. But let's go ahead and take it over to the rainbow. We got this rainbow over here. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love how the feet change color too. So if you look at it from a top-down view, like the colors line up perfectly. At least on the main body anyway. Got a simple wallpaper, like as if this is something from Toy Story. Look at that. Sort of copies the clouds on there. Nice. And we got this crazy color pattern that kind of looks like vomit. Some color vomit. Honestly, this is blending in really well. It's doing a pretty good job, And over here, let's copy this pizza pattern. There we go, we got pizza-flavored lizard. So let me tell you, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm pretty happy with my build. I'm pretty happy with my chameleon. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is not much of a video, it's just me showing off my chameleon build. There's my chameleon. We're gonna be putting that on the workshop. Chameleon is on the workshop if you guys want to play with it yourself. You can go ahead and do this with your world and just, you know, design your own paint pattern and just plop the chameleon on top and see what, you know, watch it change color. That's the whole point of the chameleon build, is just to spawn it and watch it change color. RGB polygons, woo! Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is there anything else that you would build with these RGB polygons besides, like, I think I could also build like a diagonal arcade game. Like normally I build an arcade game out of like, you know, RGB blocks, and that's the screen. And then there's like some, you know, pixel firing action for an arcade game. Well, now you can have your screen diagonal. Huzzah! Diagonal RGB. That's all that I've got to show you guys for today. Thank you guys for your continued love and support. You guys are all awesome. All of you are awesome. Every single one of you are awesome. Check out links in the description. You can check out the chameleon build, the polygons pack, the optimized pack. Link to all of that on the workshop. Lizard prototype. Don't forget the prototype as well. Thank you guys for your continued love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.